Alrighty, gamers. Well, we'll start off with a little bit of recap from last time. So, last time, y'all were just exiting the university after concluding your business there, getting some info, getting some leads. Y'all had to run into Buster, one of Roland's old friends. And, I mean, I guess more or less just co workers, people that he would bump into around the water cooler, more or less. Um, and he had a message to take Roland to his old boss, Button, who'd been looking for him. So he took y'all back over to the trades ward, where y'all discussed some of Roland's old jobs and his proclivities to, and as well his inclination to fuck old women even back in the day. Roland showed off of his expert technique of hiding his coin purse by putting it right up next to his nutsack, which resulted
Yep.
when he revealed this technique to everybody, to Buster included, him getting nut tapped right in front of the whole, the entirety of the trades ward. But so y'all went to the House of Buttons, a little tailor shop in the middle of the bazaar in the trades ward. Spoke the secret code word to the cashier, and he let y'all into the back where y'all met with the aforementioned Button, a halfling with a missing eye, who was interested in meeting back up with Roland because he had heard that Roland was on the lookout and in the area to get some magical items. One of which, the Boots of Elvenkind, had come into earshot of Button's digging. Button is attempting to find a vault and thus put them on a quest to get ready to break into a warehouse that is housing a map of the Undercity. In the meantime, Roland, Pyrite, and Kythos put on a ruse that they were rushing in a new fraternity, Alpha Sigma Sigma. Pyrite being a chicken juggler and Kythos being a pre-optometry student. This was all very straightforward, very believable, and y'all were able to blend in and keep your true identities on the low. When y'all finally went off on your own to do your own investigation, own prep work, y'all went about exploring the bazaar, going to Madame Calypso's curio shop, and to a glassware store where a man attempted to sell you a glass jock strap, which was so disturbing and off-putting that everyone decided to leave with disgusted looks on their faces. You also went to a kebab store. Got a kebab. Got a euro. Kythos picked up some sea glass from Madame Curio or Madame Calypso's. Um, where else did y'all go? Y'all tried to get something from Morshu. Morshu was there. He would not sell y'all anything because you're not rich enough. Go figure. Pirate was raking in. Yeah, Pirate was raking in the magical items though. He got like a new ring,
Yep.
like the magnificent magnifier. I feel like something else. He got the spoon the session before.
Yeah.
Just been pulling them in,
And
pulling them in,
health potions,
and health
I think.
potions. Yeah,
But that was it. Yeah, I think it's like
yeah. Y'all went to the
the ring
gnarled
that throws your
branch.
voice.
Yeah, I think you got
Hmm?
what, like three potions of healing, and yeah, no, I don't think y'all sprung for the invisibility potion, but y'all got one potion of sleeping powder, I think.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all then went forward, going to the Wandering Wishes, which was owned and operated by Winslow, the hobgoblin freak that is just morbid curiosity, or has the only link to the underworld being his morbid curiosity and just peddling to weirdos like himself. And y'all got some. I think y'all got like grappling hooks, a couple of. I think that was it. I think you only got grappling hooks from the guy, if I remember correctly.
I know I got grappling hooks because James played FF7 remake, and we kept making the grappling joke with Don Corneo.
Just to confirm, I think the only thing I got was a healing potion and maybe something else. I think it was just healing, though.
Probably. I want to say I have an inkling that we got the sleeping powder from
Winslow,
this place, but I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I might have messed up.
Well, that was like the last shop we visited.
Yeah,
well, the last guy we visited was the one that. Yeah, whoever Button recommended, that's who we bought the sleeping powder from. Mm-hmm. The healing potions was from the druid. I think that was the only purchase I made.
Yeah, because I think the sleeping powder I was asking, where it was like, I was asking through the logistics of if you hold it up to somebody's face, like what's the probability that they're going to pass out? Like,
right.
Could I like hold it there if they don't pass out immediately?
Right. So y'all settled that. Y'all got all your goods. And started heading back over to the House of Buttons since your preparation work was done. So now that we're wrapped up, we enter back in. The hazy afternoon sun hangs overhead. The smells of the spices, fresh cooked meats kind of waft through the air as a little bit light dust falls down and sparkles through the open air of the bazaar. You hear the cries of some kids playing off in the distance, people hawking their wares, people trying to get your attention as y'all head over to the House of Buttons. As you head back over, you are greeted by the cashier, and he says, "Welcome to the House of Buttons. What can I do for you today?"
Yes, we would like a bolt of fabric.
What type?
Anything unclean.
He bows, nods his head, and ushers y'all to the back where the wardrobe opens up, revealing the corridor, and he says, "The House of Buttons is open for you." And goes back to the front.
Wow, I'm really glad I remembered that, because even though we just heard it an hour ago, it felt like a whole week.
I was waiting for one of y'all to be like, "Does anybody remember what was said to get us into this place?"
Man,
I was waiting for that. I'll be like,
did
you guys remember?
It's like there's some warlock controlling the passage of time in Aloy, and it makes it feel different than it actually is.
No. That's not possible. That's not possible. But y'all head back, and you go into Button's office. He has cleared off a good part of his desk, and he is mulling over some papers, and he's talking to Buster. And Buster's just kind of scratching his chin and shrugging. As y'all come in, Button looks over and says,
"Boys, come in. We have some new information we want to divulge to you."
All right, let's hear it.
Come over.
And he points to the map. On the map, you see a crude drawing of a compound. And you're going to have to forgive my artistic skills.
I'm assuming you mean map, facility grounds compound, not chemical compound.
Forgive
I love that.
My artistic skills.
Wow, Buttons, it's amazing. You draw this yourself?
You see this very intricately designed map laid out before you. It's almost as if illustrated by a master craftsman or someone who's been studying the trade for, decades. It's so lifelike that it almost leaps off the page. You're almost transported there in your mind's eye.
Wow, Button, you really did a number on this one.
What can I say? What can I say? We had been gathering a little bit more information. Took some time to figure out just what you were going to be heading in there. Of course, the Dry-Hand Goods, they keep everything under lock and key. They don't really divulge too many secrets, and we have our ways, but on such short notice, there's only so much we can do. But I was talking it through with Buster here, and now we can finally go over what our initial plans will be. I'll leave the execution of this to you three, but just the information part has been done and dealt with.
So, and he points to the top.
The main entrance to the Giant's Goods is at the front here, and they don't hide away the fact that they have armed men inside. You'll find 2 guards, heavily armed, heavily armored, at the front, just waiting, looking menacing. Next will be the guardhouse. We have suspicions that there's some, supplies, maybe some general stuff, maybe some keys. They might be kept in the guardhouse. Now, you'll have to thank Buster here. He did some general reconnaissance on the rooftops, looking into the compound themselves.
And Buster kind of leans forward and says, and, go and stop me if you have any questions, but from a little bit of a vantage point and from quite a distance as to not get spotted, I did see a secondary building on the inside that was not used for transporting or carrying goods. The wall outside of the warehouse is very tall. You would not be able to climb over it, and they have guards posted up on every corner, dictated by the little stars on every single corner.
Oh, okay. I see.
So,
They're
we don't know.
Guard-shaped.
The what?
They're guard-shaped. Shaped like
yeah.
guards.
Very observant, very astute. But we don't know where exactly the map is being held. It's in one of the 2 warehouses inside. If you can grab a manifest, if you can grab an inventory sheet, or maybe if you just ask one of the guards. Again, it's up to you. But the thing is, it would be very unwise to go making a lot of noise, because that secondary building, we believe, is a barracks, a mini barracks where they kind of keep reserve people on rotation. So they should be asleep by the time you're coming in, but the amount of people they have in there is unknown. It's best not to find out.
Got it.
I do have a question. So why is a warehouse 1 the H is capitalized, but warehouse 2 it's not?
We believe it's a artistic liberty taken by the designer of the map.
Okay.
Most likely, just a little artistic, inconsistency between the 2.
All right. It's well appreciated.
I mean, the variety of this is the spice of life. And if you ain't feeling spicy looking at that, I mean, come on.
Well, I feel spicy, all right.
Whoa,
I have some questions.
Down, boy, down. Oh my god! He starts fighting off pirates. Go off my leg.
I spit on the map a little bit.
Oh my god!
I point to the spit mark. So we have a barracks here, the yard. Does WH stand for warehouse 1, warehouse 2?
Yes.
Sense? Or
yeah.
And then the square within the yard, is that effectively where we're trying to go into?
No. You're supposed to be going to
No,
one of the warehouses.
We don't know which one, though.
Yeah.
Do we know what that square is in the yard, Buster?
Yeah. It's the place where the guards are sleeping.
Well, you
So,
said that's
is that
maybe what
not
it is.
also-
You're not sure.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
don't know how
there
many,
could
I
be
don't know
two
how many
there.
people are in there.
Okay. Oh, that's why it's numbers. Okay, we got it.
Okay. So we have the guardhouse and then guardhouse number 2 on the yard. Okay. Gotcha. And so just based on my own imagination from like the map picture I'm looking at, it would be like sort of a brick castle wall, like along the perimeters, and there's just like a guard stationed on each floor.
That would be correct, yeah.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna rub my beard in the thinker pose.
Roland,
That is all for now.
I feel like this should be child's play for you. This isn't the first difficult mission I've given you, and I highly doubt you're gonna let me down.
Appreciate the sentiment, but you have to take every job seriously. You know, I'm good at what I do, but you know, preparation is key. You would know that.
Of course, I wouldn't claim otherwise.
Continue pondering, thinking up a strategy. All right, last resort. I initiate huddle.
Huddle time.
What's the strat? What's the strat here, boys? I don't know if I have any good ideas at the moment beyond just trying to stealth our way through. Maybe creating some sort of distraction beforehand. Although we don't want to create too much noise to get everybody awake.
These guards on the corners, are they inside the compound or outside or on the walls?
From what I was seeing, they were on the walls. At the corners, they have a pretty good view.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We don't have the invisibility potion. However, I don't even think that would work well on all of us. So, no easy solution to this.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just see if we can stealth.
I could throw some of my sea glass somewhere completely away from us, and then the guards could go check it out, and then we just sneak past them.
Right. Well, I have the like ring that throws my voice, so we could use that. I can only use it once per short rest. So.
Actually, I was gonna change that. I'm gonna allow it to be a multi-use thing.
Oh, great. Okay. That's gonna be
even better.
Ring just told me I can use it more, so.
The little mouth on top of the ring.
So that
it literally spoke to me.
Starts chatting to you.
Yeah. Threw its voice into my head.
Pyrite, is that thing safe? You're talking to a ring, buddy.
Now, I already have the Rose of Domination on my other arm, so.
Oh yeah, you're right. You know, just start stacking up the diseases, why don't you?
Yeah. I'm slowly developing schizophrenia.
You feel the thorns start.
We're not even here right now, man.
Hear the rose.
Pyrite, we're not real.
Dominate them all.
I knew that much.
Dominate them all, Pyrite. Dig your claws into their brain.
I didn't say don't.
Dominate them? No, I don't swing that way.
You know what I meant,
Pyrite is a
Pyrite.
bottom.
Stupid bitch.
Pyrite is a bottom confirmed. Holy shit.
I can't do that.
Real and true.
Right. So yeah. The guards on the walls, they'd be able to see each other. So if like one goes down, like everyone's going to be aware of it.
Possibly.
They say that is sort of a question to Buster. Oh, if you said something, I didn't pick it up.
No, I was thinking like unless I don't think would have like any form of like communications, maybe some sort of magic. Although I don't know if they have technology to alert one another beyond screaming. Buster,
Right.
any thoughts?
But if they're standing on the walls, like if one just goes down, the other one's going to look and be like, "Oh, that one's gone."
Yeah, maybe
Right?
perhaps
Like
we
they can
try a
see each other,
disguise.
right?
So maybe because Kythos is the only person, Kythos and Buster. I don't know if Buster's joining us on this adventure, or this heist, but Kythos is the only normal-sized person. So maybe we get him a disguise and knock someone out, and then distract the rest, right? So that we can have like him as an inside man to like alert us, possibly. Although we don't have a form of communication ourselves with one another, like telepathically. Hmm.
I can
Decision.
use this ring to like throw my voice into your ear as long as we stay within 60 feet.
Yeah.
I also have thaumaturgy, if I'm pronouncing that right. It has like a wide variety of abilities that it's like create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice, like a rumble of thunder, a cry of a raven, ominous whispers. I also have sacred flame, which a creature I can see within range, flame-like radiance descends upon them. So maybe I can like do something to the guards that like doesn't harm them, but just kind of like, oh, what's going on here? You know, I don't know.
I've got sneak attack and stealth. If I can do um whatever you call it, unlethal damage, right? Like I'm not trying to kill them, but I could use like sneak attack stealth to like knock out guards if push comes to shove. Like I say, I think definitely stealth is the way to go for this. Kythos possibly putting you in a disguise would probably help. Obviously using our spells and technology, but ultimately just trying to keep like a stealthy, low profile would be best. So
What my plan I have is we go and we grab Half Gore again. We bring him by. We have him
Oh
pose as
shit!
though he's gonna do an expose on the warehouse. So they let him
Yes.
in. He reviews stuff. Um, so that creates a distraction. I think then Roland can do some reconnaissance, and I can have Rosie change into some sneaky animal. So we do like each one visits one of the warehouses and looks for what we could find.
Yes. I actually really like that idea.
Okay.
I'm down with that.
We just have to get Halfcore to agree, which is the problem. We're gonna have
We
to pay
don't.
off
He doesn't
Halfcore.
have to agree. He hasn't agreed to anything we've done.
Yeah, but he's gonna know our plans. So, we'll probably have to let Button know if he's gonna become a part of our crew. I mean, it's a bit of a conflict of interest to have, the thief master also, allowing one of us to hire the most popular blogger in Vaderon as a part of a stealth mission and robbery.
Well, we don't have to tell Halfcore exactly what we're looking for. We could just say like, we're
It's
giving him like an expose on the dry hand goods, and um, yeah, we could just say it's like there's a larger story coming, and we'll promise him exclusive rights to the story once it's done.
that, or we're trying to help the city long term by doing this thing, and he would play a
I
vital
don't
part
think
in that if he helped interview
I
these
don't think
people.
Halfcore cares about the city.
He cares about his blog, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I definitely say we get him involved though.
All right, so I think think that might be the good plan is getting Half-Gore and using his celebrity to our advantage. It'll at least cause enough of a distraction that like somebody could sneak in. All right. So do we want to tell Buttons this plan or?
Yeah, I'd say so, and Buster as well,
All right.
since he's already in the room with us.
Great. All right. So, Mr. Buttons, we have an idea. We are going to use our friend Half-Gore, use his fame to distract the guards, get us in. I'm gonna pretend that he's doing an expose on the dry hand goods, and then we'll sneak in and grab the map.
Well, do what you think is best. But I would prefer keeping the circle of people you let know that we're breaking in to a minimum. Are you gonna tell this to a journalist? That we're doing this mission?
Oh, I know
Not
Half-Gore. I know
necessarily.
his editing process. I know it takes a while. It'll be like, a week or so before this hits the blogs, and by then we'll have everything we want from the Undercity.
Are you sure you're gonna
That,
want?
and he's a trusted ally.
You're gonna want a blog writer to be writing about how you three broke into somewhere.
He wouldn't be
I feel
writing
like
about
that's
the
not the
break-in.
worst
He'd be
thing
writing
that we've
about.
done.
He would provide ample distraction for us.
Mm-hmm.
So,
As long as my name is not involved, and my association with this is not included, do as you wish.
You got it. We won't mention buttons. We won't mention zippers. We won't mention clasps.
Because know this, I've kept my head down for many years. If this comes back and bites me, I'm gonna make sure it is felt.
Understood. Yes, sir.
I only bite with permission, so you don't have to worry about that.
Listen, how spicy can this young man be? You're too riled up.
Extreme.
Pirate, roll
How
an
spicy do you want?
roll an animal handling check.
Has animal handling been used for anything besides boners?
No. Wait, yes. When y'all were calming down the horses.
It's used for like a pet. Yeah.
13.
13. You're able to keep it down. Your heart rate goes up though.
Pyrite flexes his muscles and moves blood flow away from
moves
his
the
cock.
boner energy away to his quad.
Yep.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all want to go to Half-Gore? Is there any other thing y'all want to do before you actually head over there?
I don't know if we need
So are
more
you coming
supplies.
with,
I think
or,
I just want to.
Oh no, I would. I'm hiring you three for your discretion.
Okay. Well, you have a nice night, Buster.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks.
You're very welcome. I slap him on the ass.
Oh, he slaps you on the ass.
Just like old times. Just like old times.
It's a common Vaderon greeting and farewell.
Oh.
It's
He
very common.
he slaps you on the ass.
Oh,
He looks to Pyrite,
I'm from
who is.
Crocodile Isle, where we meet.
Hey, come on, you
where
win.
we death roll each other.
Come on, win Vaderon. Win Vaderon. Come on.
Win in Vaderon. All
Win
right. What happens in
you
Vaderon
slap
stays in Vaderon.
Win Vader. Yeah, come on, bud. Come on. And he looks to Pyrite, who is like, talking about, I don't know, topping, doming, just getting real freaky and spicy and shit. He's like, I don't want to slap that guy's ass.
I rub my hands together and then give like a real nice slap to his ass.
He returns the favor.
You're like
He's
when like
"All right,
LeBron
fine.
rubs, like throws chalk, rubs his hand in the air, throws chalk. That's what the Pirates do. It's like, all right, let's do this shit.
He goes, hey, let's go Alpha Sigma Sigma.
Alpha Sigma Sigma.
Alpha Sigma.
Hoorah. Hoorah.
So, as y'all head back out to, and unless there's anything y'all want to do, the ass slapping aside.
I think we have all the. I feel like we have all the supplies that we need.
Maybe we could just ask the princess if we can get in there for free and not have to break in. Just inform her and the kingdom.
This. Yeah. And
not yet.
No, we're
just
supposed
get
to
her
use
parents
discretion.
just get her parents to buy it, then she could just walk in and walk out with what we need. No, I think the half-gore angle is, in theory, more workable, more realistic. We've already done enough contract negotiations for a lifetime in the city.
Let's do it one more time, baby. Let's sit through bureaucracy.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do more contract law.
Yes.
We haven't had enough of Half-Gore. He thought he could escape us, but little did he know we're coming back for his ass. Alpha Sigma Sigma.
Let's go. Alpha Sigma Sigma.
Hoorah.
Bro.
So, as y'all head out, wait a second. Okay. As y'all head out, you're already in the trades ward, so you head back out, avoiding all of the shops, any wayward glances, and y'all eventually make your way back over to Half-Gore's house, the little quaint green-doored house in the middle of the trades ward district.
I remember
knocking.
Half-Gore's son is named Corridor. I've forgotten what his wife's name is.
Gore wife. Wife Gore.
Mrs. Gore.
I think it's like Bethany or something like that. It's been a minute. I'll be real.
Bethany Wife Gore.
Wife Gore.
Yeah.
Let me see where my notes are for her, because I did not put it in the blog. Boy.
I like that. I like that in canon that like Half-Gore writes about so many things and yet he hasn't written about his own wife.
It's anonymity. It's important. He's doing that to protect his wife and kids. You know, the blog.
No, he
does
wants
not
to
enter
take
the home.
He hates.
He hates his wife and kid.
He does. That is lore accurate.
Well, then this will help that case even more. He becomes a criminal outlaw.
I'll look it up later. Like I legitimately cannot find it for the life of me. Anyways,
Wife Gore, official name, nickname for now.
All right.
Alright. So what are y'all doing? What do y'all want to do? You're at this house.
We're knocking.
Yeah, I'm just walking up and knocking.
So you knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
What? 1 second.
You hear someone coming down the stairs.
Hi, welcome to the House of Half-Gore. Normally, I'm not allowed to let anybody in, but Oh my gosh, the three of y'all from earlier. What has it been, like 4 days, something like that?
Hello.
Yeah, maybe that
We're
long.
here to.
Hey.
Great to see you.
Well, of
Yeah.
course. No, I would never forget a bunch of cutie faces like you. Of course, come on in, come on
Oh,
in.
She
Right.
called me a cutie.
I'm pretty
I
sure half.
wink at her.
Thanks. Well, come on in. I'm pretty sure Halfcore would
She's a
love to.
married woman. Like elbow Roland.
Oh,
That's right. You better
All right,
keep
all
you
right.
better keep those eyes on the ground, mister.
oh, you.
But she
I
blushes. She
look
blushes.
down at the ground. All right, all right. Hey,
Well,
we're
Roland,
looking
you
for your
know
husband.
that she's under 50 years old.
Oh, it's not granny territory, so I'm not forced to roll here at all against my
No.
will. Good.
Hey man, you solidified it. You solidified it in lore.
Hey, that extra gold has gone the distance in my pocket.
Well, come on
Or-
in, sit on down. I'll make sure I make a little bit of summer sausage platters for y'all. Get some cheese, cut up some, put on some crackers. It'll be nice and tasty.
Oh, that's
And she runs off into the kitchen.
Ooh.
is Halfgore home right now? We have an expose for him.
Oh yeah, no, he's upstairs. He's just prepping for the newest blog. You know how he is, always busy.
All right. Well, then I want to walk up the stairs and be like, I'm just gonna check on him. Make sure everything's good.
So
I'll
I
follow.
walk up.
you go up the stairs. You see Quarter sitting in his room, just like, slunched over a desk, like head banging, writing something.
Hey man, keep up the poetry.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm experimenting. I'm going over I'm just going over a little song in my head. I'm just making my own version of it, kind of like applying, free form prose and a new rhyming structure to it. I'm just kind of like shifting it around. I'm turning it kind of into an almost nearly spoken word, but still with rhyme. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In pentameter.
Half
Yeah,
spoken, half
dude.
sung.
Yeah. No. It's
Like the power.
It's
Long.
great. I've just
Like that
it's
motherfucking power.
it's given me a lot of inspiration. It's given me a lot of inspiration. I'm just I think I'm in that phase where I gotta just try new things, because there's too much bullshit in the world, man. I just can't make bullshit anymore, man. Just can't go with the blase fare.
Right. That's a really good point. Say, have you ever thought about taking your talents into I don't know, investigative journalism?
What huh. Now how that translate over? That sounds interesting. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, you have an artistic way of viewing the world. I think like going into, looking at an area, if you were given perhaps a tour, just being able to like take into account everything that's going on, being able to like write down the objects, in an artistic way, like especially if they have a map or something.
What do you mean, like, trying to tear down structure from the inside?
Sure.
That's deep, man. I could be like a parasitic worm into the rotting corpse of society, eating out the fat and the entrails until I burst out in a gory display of the harsh reality of the world.
Yeah, save it for the page. Don't waste it all on me.
Listen, man, no, I've got, it's all in my head, man. It's all in my head. If I don't say it now, it's going to get lost up there in the soupy mind, in the miasma of the maze, like labyrinth of my brain, dude.
I'm gonna dap this guy up and pretend like I was listening to any of his poetry spiel.
Roll a strength check. He's gonna roll one as well.
Pure nat 20.
Yeah. He rolled a 5, and he gets -2 on that because this man's a wimp. So you got a 3. You deliver a godlike smack against this man's right hand, and you feel like what is akin to like what a dead anchovy would be, like an anchovy hitting your hand, and it kind of like flies back. He's able to brace it before it like completely snaps off of his wrist. He's like, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot, dude. That's hot, dude. Here, and he puts it on the cold wood of his desk. Oh, that's hot, dude. Just you know, just warn a brother before you do something like that. You know. If you can.
Keep up the good work, fella. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you.
I want to lean over to Roland and say, if Halfgore, like, absolutely refuses to come, I say we take a quarter instead, and we just leverage his dad's fame.
Sounds good to me.
Project Nepotism. Our backup plan. All right. So you do. So y'all leave quarters room. You go over to Halfgore's door. Roll a real quick perception check.
All three of us?
Yep.
I be perceiving. 19. What do I see?
14.
It's not what y'all see. It's what you hear. You hear a soft snoring from behind the door.
Yeah.
I grabbed the nearest frying pan I could find.
I'm not stopping.
I push open the door and I walk inside.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally unlocked. You see, lying like kind of at his desk, just lean back in his little wooden, comfy chair. With like, he has like a quill in one hand, and a stack of paper that has fallen over to the side in the other hand. He's just like drooling a little bit. And like,
Damn, son.
Show me the barrel of fishies for Papa.
Kythos, you do the honors.
I grab his blanket and fling it off of his body.
He's not wearing a blanket. Do you just throw him across the room?
I grab his legs and yank him off the bed onto the ground.
He's not on the. He's
on a chair.
I grab his feet and I just pull him away from where he's at.
It's Jover.
Where is my immersion? Where is my immersion?
Where am I supposed to sleep without my chair?
So just roll a real quick, like just athletics or strength check, real quick, Kythos.
Sure, I'll do strength
Oh, boy.
because my
Very
athletics
fucking
ain't good. Oh wait, they're
Check
both the
this
same.
roll out.
17.
Okay, all right.
17. Yeah, you solidly toss him like across like the floor. he's jolted awake. He's gonna go ahead. He's gonna take like 1 bludgeoning damage as he like hits his head on the floor. Oh!
Good morning.
Glad you're rested. We have a story for you.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Oh God! What the hell are
Did
you
you
doing
miss
here?
us? Did you miss us?
If I say yes, are you gonna stop
Like-
hitting me?
No.
We have a job
Sure.
for you, like Pyrite said.
Uh-huh.
The job that are you gonna pay me?
Oh, sorry. Accidentally rolled.
Let's see.
Or is this gonna be another temporary secretary business?
Nah.
Well, this is a chance for you to really get what we think will be the story of the century, or at least like the big one of the week. Now, we have on good authority that there's a lot of shady stuff happening at this local warehouse, but we've been able to secure an expose for you. So you get to explore it, and you'll get, you know, an escorted tour through it. You'll be able to see all of the stuff.
Roll a deception check.
Oh. Okay.
He kind of looks at you. He's like,
Pyrite, from one bullshitter to another, that stinks. You're gonna have to try something else. What's this about me getting a tour of, huh? You yank me out of bed, tell me you got a job for me, and it's just a investigation?
Mm-hmm.
What is
Investigative journaling. It's all the rage, you know.
it really? I'm sure it is.
Aloy's got a huge journaling kick. It's investigation kick.
I mean, I believe it, but I don't believe that you three have any connections in order to get that done. Because the last time you pulled me into something like this, you threw me into a vampire den.
Right. Just think of all the people that we know and all of those connections that we have in the underworld. Do you really think that we wouldn't know if something's going on?
I'm fully confident in the fact that you don't know most of what's going on.
Yeah, well, we stumble into what's going on with 100% accuracy, so it's a good idea to hang around with us.
I feel like hanging around you guys is constantly ticking my life closer to me dying. Especially around him. And he points to Roland.
Thus is the life of a journalist. I'm sorry, say that again?
Especially around you.
Listen.
Well, you get better. You get better stories by living on the edge, you know. And how else
We
can
are
you get
that edge.
those good stories?
Listen,
We are that edge of glory.
Listen, I get plenty good stories, you know, on my own some, without having to risk my life.
Listen here, half-core. Listen here, half-core. You would be half the man you were today without us, buddy.
I'm pretty sure I'd have double my life, though. Huh?
Since when did you lose any years of your life being around us?
I don't know. I mean, you did, you know, threaten me, and I'm pretty sure you knocked me out, and
Yeah, but that's not taking years off your life.
Dragged
Come
me
on
over
now.
to the vampire den, and in the middle of a, you know, the Timberborns, kind of like criminal organization, and what else?
And?
I mean, your first interaction with me was you tackling me and interrogating me with a sword up to my neck. So I mean, it's kind of it's been a long running, you know, just threat, life threat, well-being threat, other general life threat.
Hey, but But also think of it this way: your wife now sees you in a more masculine light because you're facing danger and adversity in such a macho way.
Oh, who?
Your what? Your partner.
Oh
wife
yeah.
war.
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
I mean, yeah. You know, that's yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
All right,
you're
half
welcome.
Let's
yeah.
let's get the
Let's-
brass tacks here, buddy. What's it gonna take for you to agree to this job? Because I don't feel like threatening you today. However, you're starting to grind my gears just a little bit.
Hey, I didn't ask you guys to
Yeah,
come to
what's
my
the
can do
going
this.
hourly rate for Half-Gore these days?
We could go the easy way or the hard way, half gore.
How many fish is this going to take?
You know, but a good 100 gold a day, huh?
100
you
gold a
asking?
day?
Yeah.
You want
All
100
right.
gold?
Yeah.
I think we could do that. Do you need it now or
I
like,
prefer it now.
Okay.
Hang on.
Tell you what, we'll do-
Hang on. Last resort. We need a group huddle before we come to terms with this guy.
Hey, can I be included in these if
all
I'm
right.
going to be part of the group?
Not until you agree to do what
only
we're
once it
asking.
goes through.
He calls down.
Okay.
He's like, "Wifey, summer sausage."
Actually.
Ma the meatloaf. Fuck.
On the double. And you hear from downstairs.
All right.
Guys, it's cheaper than an invisibility potion.
Yeah,
However,
we just need them for one night.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like-
it's only 100 total. We're not gonna need them for more than one day, right?
I think we should haggle him down a little bit before we tell him.
I think we just go with it. We're going to make more than 100 off this job.
That's if it goes well. We don't know what the fuck to expect with Half-Gore. He could just take the money and run for all we know.
Well,
He is a good runner.
I'd say
That we
we'll give him half now, and we'll give him half when the job is finished, like a $50,
Yeah.
50 gold now as a retainer, and then when the day is over, we'll give him 50 more.
We'll give him half now
Yeah.
and Gore later. I agree.
Right, exactly.
I like it. I love it.
All right.
Last
I can
last
get
resort
behind
last resort on 3. 1, 2, 3. Last resort.
Last
that.
All right, half gore.
Here you go, Half-Gore. I got you that special plate of your favorite chips, crackers, summer sausage, and a little bit of cheese on the side. This was made from the fresh local goat's milk cheese, and this is Colby Jack cheese, and this is a pepper jack cheese, and a little bit of feta on top. And what about a little smooch
Feta
for what?
what?
Oh yeah, thanks. No, that's great. You can go.
Damn, dude, you need all that food. Damn.
Huh?
He's
This
like,
is for
he's
all
like,
of
he's
us.
like sitting back down on his chair with the plate on his stomach, and he's like,
Never mind.
Huh?
Pyrite here would like to lay the terms of our deal. Wouldn't you, Pyrite?
So, first question: has his wife left the room?
yeah.
All right, Afgor, this is really embarrassing. I've forgotten your wife's name. Do you know it?
I've also forgotten her name.
What do you mean you've forgotten your wife's name?
I mean, I've forgotten my wife's name. She's
That's fair.
it'll come to me in a minute. I'm
Right,
kind of
right. You just
focused.
spell it
Kind
out.
of focused on the cheese and the summer sausage right now. Actually,
All right.
Oh, okay. All right. Understood.
you don't mind
right.
you don't mind watching me eat, do you?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay, cool.
So our proposal. We pay you 50 gold now. You come with us. You write the article that you want to. You chat with some fans, and then at the end of it should just take a few hours tonight. But at the end, we give you the other 50 gold.
What's wrong with giving me the 100 gold now? Am I not trustworthy?
No.
In fact, we think you're trustworthy. That's the whole reason why we're coming here to you for this event. However, we need to ensure that you do the job correctly, and thus get the rest of your payment. We need this to go swimmingly.
We need you to have some skin in the game, Halfcore. You can't just run off on us
exactly.
after giving the whole payment.
Kythos, you know how to talk me down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know that you're a man of good cheese tastes, and I know that you know a good deal when you see one, and I know you can't resist this.
You're right about the cheese. You're very right about the cheese. Have you seen how they milk these things out of the goat? Can I do that?
It's a lot of milking.
That's my next story. I'm gonna live milk a goat.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
Be careful.
You're gonna live.
I'm gonna live milk it. Yeah. Heard about live blogs? They're all the new rage.
Just to give like a Halfcore. It's like a website of Halfcores.
How do I set up? Well, I'm just gonna post like blog happening now, where I normally post, and it's gonna point a big arrow to where I'm standing. And I'm gonna have a goat, right? A big old bucket.
Halfcore, let me give you some business savvy advice for when you're making blog recipes. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say like put it with like a bunch of like BS, like, oh, this is my life story. I grew up with no goats, found a goat, whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And put the recipe at the very bottom of the blog. You know, people have to read through all that. Good. You'll thank me later.
Okay. So like write about how goat cheese changed my life, and how I've gone through so many hardships in experimenting with goat cheese and learning how to milk the goat, and just like how my mother raised me from a young age to respect and revere goats, and then get to the recipe, which is like a third, if not less, than the actual blog post.
Yes, and the key is to not put a jump to recipe shortcut for the reader. Make them read all that.
True. So right, so true, so true. You know what, Kythos? Fine. I'll go for the 50 gold now.
As I said, Halfcore, where would you be without the last resort?
Well, 50 gold poorer. All right, and he holds out his hand.
Mm-hmm. Soon to be 100 gold poorer. All right, which one of us is paying?
What?
Do you take a check?
What?
I'll pay.
This is like antithetical to what we just agreed on. We're gonna give you 50 gold now, 50 gold later. Actually, it's gonna be 100 gold later.
I'll give him 25.
No,
you give him 25.
You get the check now. All right, I'm paying right now.
I'm giving him 25 as well, so I'll go halvesies with you, Pirate.
All right. So I'll pay 25. Okay.
Yeah, I'm also doing 25. Kythos, you can give him the 50 later on loan. Since you didn't have to do it right now.
Pay more later, bitch.
Wait a second.
Yep.
Kythos, you're not in debt again, are you?
No, I'm actually out of debt. It's been so long since we've seen each other, but yes, believe it or not.
My man, how many grannies did you have to fuck to get out of it?
Do I look like Roland, dude? Come on.
He looks over at Roland. Good point.
I'm not blue.
I have my eye on this tiefling gal at the one of these local Vaderon bars, actually.
You mean at Fiona's Fine Flowers? When I was, balls deep in that flounder. Oh, you're going after a lady of the night. Aren't you worried about?
Well,
aren't you worried about plowing another man's seeds out of that field? He looks at you.
Well, I've heard that
the That's a surefire way.
Pharmaceuticals in
I'm telling you, that's a surefire way to get a dirty plow. And he raises his eyebrows at you.
well, Halfcore, sometimes love is deeper than just sexually transmitted diseases that are possessed by a tiefling.
I mean, what am I saying?
And,
you are a cleric. You can just cast general repose on your dick and it starts falling off.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm sure there's some pharmaceutical / healing spell I could figure out. You know, don't have to rely on daily HIV medicine.
Kaithos repeatedly casting cure wounds on his penis.
Minus 1 HP, minus 1 HP.
Listen, I ain't gonna judge. Those ladies sure are beautiful, as much as they are expensive. And in fact, I was halfway considering just using this payment to get one night with them. Just one. Oh, sorry.
Can I roll a history check? Because I don't remember if the lady I was talking to was a prostitute or not. I thought she was just
she was a prostitute.
You were in a brothel. You were in a brothel.
You know for a fact. You don't need a history check. You don't have to
roll for delusion. Roll for coke.
Roll for coke.
Halfcore goes over to Pirate. He's talking about a prostitute though, right? He's talking about a prostitute, right?
He's talking. I said it before. I'll say it again. She is a whore.
She is a whore, a capital H whore.
She is real to me.
She's real, all
she's
right.
Real. I mean, she's a real woman.
Yeah, she's real for. She's real for.
I don't doubt that, but she's a real prostitute.
Yeah, she's real for 150 gold. She can be as real as you want.
Where's the Star Wars Battlefront gif? Hang on.
Ain't no playing about that. Definitely ain't no playing about that.
It's not Battlefront. It's
Force Awakens.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Force Awakens, yeah.
No, not Force Awakens. It's the movie. What's it called?
What is it called? Force Unleashed, yeah.
Force Unleashed.
Yeah, yeah.
It's such a good line, too.
Your feelings for her are not real.
Not real.
Absolutely screams it.
You know what's weird? Isn't the guy that did the mocap for that, isn't that Darth Maul?
Yes. And his voice actor.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No.
Pretty cool.
He's a big
Stuff.
fucking nerd.
He's a big fella.
Love
He's a big fella.
But anyways, we'll see how that relationship progresses.
Listen,
anyway.
Kaithos, you got a lot of spunk, and I'm pretty sure she has a lot more spunk in her right now. But you know what?
Ayo,
come on, give me some.
Damn.
I start like just turning towards the door and like walking away.
hey, you gotta get over that fact eventually. You might as well do it now before you actually have to go and look at it.
All right. Finish your cheese board and let's get out of here. Come on.
Okay, well, don't have to tell me twice. All right, so he like gobbles it down. You see like the chunks falling into his beard.
That's delicious.
Well, thank you. I'm pretty sure my wife would have made y'all one, but sorry. The man of the house has to get fed a little bit sooner.
Big boy's gonna eat.
The big boy's gotta eat, and eat I do. Nom 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 nom. Anyways, let me get my coat.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes
and all of your writing material.
Oh please, it's
note taking, autograph signing.
It's all up here. He points to his head. Have you ever heard of the phrase "fuck it, we ball"?
I have, but don't you think you should bring one quill to like sign some stuff? I think it's nice for the guards to.
That's a good point. Actually,
they're giving you a tour. They're gonna want something to remember you by.
All right. But
extra use of equipment and tools not included in the half-core fee.
Sure. You can charge for autographs. I'm sure they'll pay.
I'm in for my employers, but we'll see. I'll get my nice paper. I'll get my nice quill. We don't want them to think that we're bozos. We're chumps, right?
Well, of course not. Of course
Okay.
not.
And he goes off and he grabs some stuff. They're obviously not as typically used. He gets his little carrying case, a little scroll clasp with a quill and inkwell that's attached to it. All right. I got my official tools. So we doing this or what?
We're doing this.
Yes.
All right, let's head on over.
Hold on, before we do that, Halfcore, if you would be so kind, join us in our last resort huddle. I initiate the last resort huddle, leaving space for Halfcore.
He snuggles in. He drapes his arms around all of y'all.
Snuggles in. I can imagine like wiggling up to us like.
He's a little damp. You don't know of what.
All right, 1, 2, 3, last
resort.
Last resort.
All right.
So, I already feel more included.
So I'm thinking when we get there, one of us should be the, entourage for half gore, and then Roland.
Like
I think you go around and
like his literary agent entourage or something like that.
Yeah. So one person, like be escorting him around the guards and stuff. I think Roland should be doing his thing, and the other person should be doing their thing. I think we need to pick somebody who won't really be super remembered. So I guess this is a question for out of character for the nebulous. DM.
There's people all over the place. Like Vaderon, it attracts everybody here. Y'all saw down in the dock wards.
Right.
There's people everywhere of all shapes, sizes coming off the boats, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So if the guards remember where it's oh yeah, there was half gore and then a blue tiefling. There's enough blue tieflings that they can't be oh, it's Kythos for sure.
It could be Aranath Gleam that they remember.
Aranath Gleam is a fish person,
but he is a blue tiefling.
But they might be racist.
Tieflings aren't fish people.
But
close enough.
But are there enough because I want to know is if we have Kythos as the entourage and somebody sees him, are they going to be oh, that's Kythos Stormbringer? I know that for sure.
Y'all have been going around saying that you're the last resort and doing your poses and kind of doing a bunch of stuff. So it's likely.
Do I have a fake mustache in my backpack that I can put on?
There were disguise kits at the Wandering Wishes.
Nah, not necessary. Just cast prestidigitation in their eyes and make them all blurry-eyed. And view you like you have a disguise. Wink, wink. Actually, I don't think that's how you can do that.
Roll an Arcana check.
Me?
Yeah.
Am I rolling this?
Go ahead.
Shit. 16. What does that give me?
You can't do that.
Okay, got it. Thanks for letting me know. I just wanted to clarify.
The little wizard, little ghost appears on your shoulder. It's no problem, man.
Can't do that.
Hey, sorry, man. No dice.
Right. So I'm trying to think. So Roland definitely needs to be the one sneaking. He's the best at that.
Right.
Then
Yeah.
I guess I'm thinking a dwarf will be less conspicuous than a tiefling.
Well,
That's
especially
just
especially next to me, they're going to be looking down already.
right.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking if I'm Halfgore's entourage, they won't think all that much about it, and then
Maybe I could do like
like
a thaumaturgy, like just distracting noises in the other way, so that like their full attention's not on you and Halfcore.
yeah, well, we want the full attention like on Halfgore, but yeah, if you want to like stand around the perimeter and like, so I'm really just thinking out loud here that I think like Roland sneaking, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Kythos, do you have an idea of like what you would want to do?
Yeah, I'm thinking just like I could oh, I could James or DM. There's like a, sacred flame, flame like radiance descends on a creature you can see
Yeah.
within range. Maybe I'd make like half gore seem like more radiant than usual. It's like, oh my god, this is like half
Uh,
gore of legend. Like he's like
so
glowing.
so that's a damaging cantrip. That'd be hurting Halfgore.
Okay, I don't want to
Set
do
his
that.
ass on fire.
Well,
Um,
let's not throw that away immediately.
what if I do a thaumaturgy and make maybe I make half gore's voice boom like louder than
Ooh,
normal.
yes. I like that. Get all the attention on him.
I mean, sure, yeah. I think you can. I would allow that. I think
Alright.
for future reference though, thaumaturgy is centered on yourself.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
What if I like project my voice to mimic halfgores as much as possible, so it like sounds like, when halfgore is like talking, I'm kind of like in the background. I'm like looking at halfgore's mouth and I'm trying to like speak based on what he's saying and like trying to mimic as like an echoing effect. You know what
yeah,
I
we
mean?
can we can we can roll something like that.
Okay.
It's gonna require some like performance checks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to try.
Yeah, and if you want to like really be distracting, I can loan you my ring that lets you throw your voice. Because what I was thinking is that this could be something that I could use to maybe like communicate at a distance, but it could also be used as distraction. So
Yeah. Um, I'm down. My performance is it's +2. I'm down to try that with the thaumaturgy. I, I'll with I'll see if I can do that.
all right.
I'm gonna try to make like an echo effect of Halfgore's voice in like
All right.
the background.
So
All right. And
am I
the
going
goal
in?
is like
Yeah.
half.
Am I going in and I'm gonna? Yeah, are we gonna like jump these guys, or am I just trying to get in and you know distract the guards while y'all do something else?
Your goal is going to be distraction and reconnaissance. So we want all eyes on you. We want you, kissing hand,
Talk about
shaking baby, every
talk about
anything
that
that you.
Slapping asses,
sheep's
giving
milk
them the old Vaderon greeting.
Mhm, mhm.
goat's milk recipe that new
Notes,
vlog
yes.
idea.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
See if they'll give you a tour. Uh,
and how to properly
that would be great.
how to properly milk a goat.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Exactly.
Okay. I can spin
And
something.
and then like while you're explaining the recipe, when you say like kind of like crazy moments, it's like, and then the milk will curdle, and then I'll like echo in the background like curdle, 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 or like something like that.
I mean, what if they don't have goats? Can we switch it to milking hogs?
And then the
Yeah,
hog will curdle, 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 like something like that.
I think I like the hog angle.
Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on your mouth and I'll try to mimic what you're
Okay, I
saying
already
from
see the
afar.
taglines. Don't turn up your snoot at this one, right?
This one,
Mm,
this
mm,
one.
You know,
very good.
tails so a story so hot your tails will curl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Curl, curl, curl.
Right there we go. I like it.
I hope we don't scare them too much.
Who cares? They'll be fine. I just hope I don't knock them dead with my star power. And he flips his like balding hair back a little bit.
I was gonna say shows his belt buckle on like halfcore.com.
His belt buckle that's just his face.
Genius.
All right, fellas, I think we got a good strategy going in.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's head on over.
Okay.
Let's do it.
We know where the compound is, right?
Yes. Yes, y'all were able to get that information before y'all left.
I'm gonna look for a good vantage point that I can like see Halfcore and Pyrite, and just like see like what they're speaking and not too far away.
You can use the grappling hook to maybe like get up on the wall. You'll have to be careful not to be seen by the guards, but
Yeah, I like that idea. If there's like a nearby bush or something, I could just hide in there too. But yeah,
well, there are tall walls, so like you're gonna have to find some way to like get into the compound.
There will be
Yeah.
there will be like some alleyways nearby that you can hide in before you want to slip in.
But you wouldn't be able to see what we're doing.
Yeah, but you won't be able to see
from
what
those
you're doing, no.
alleys.
yeah. I'll So there's nothing like on the ground level like that I can kind of like just hide behind. Can I just be with like Roland in a sense?
Sure.
Roland's going to be sneaking around, and that's probably going to be difficult to keep up with.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna like you guys are the distraction. One of the inner I don't know, immediate stages of stealth, and I'm gonna be mainly stealthing into the facility, grabbing the map and whatever else I can find as tactfully as possible, and then getting out unseen, even if that means splitting from you all. That's kind of my plan. So splitting and reconvening.
How about this, Pirate? I know that we mentioned like we don't want to seem, a tiefling too like out of the ordinary or anything, but I could just come with you and then use my thaumaturgy to project my echo like farther away from where we are. You know what I mean?
We'll have that's great. We'll have two people in Halfgore's entourage, makes him seem even cooler.
Ooh.
I'll pretend I'm like a foreign tiefling that doesn't know the language. Like I only do like nods or shakes of the head, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Important
Crocodile.
We'll see how the first choice likes when we impersonate them.
Mm-hmm.
What's our exit strategy? We need a meetup place that isn't running straight back to. No. Okay. Where are we retreating to? Because we shouldn't go back to any place where we might be followed. Like we need like a hideout stage plan. Any ideas, fellas?
Let's see.
Halfcore is a fast runner.
Halfcore puts puts his finger on his nose.
The bingo hall's kind of a neutral space if it's open.
Yeah, give me just. For God's sake, I'm trying to like look at the map online to get like an idea of where we are and where like neutral locations would be.
Yeah. Because we don't want to run back to the hideout. We don't want to run back to our place if we get followed or tracked.
Right. We would need. I don't know if Fiona's Fine Flowers would be closer.
Yeah.
They seem like somebody.
Is that building that exploded with the exploding scroll? Is that nearby?
No, that's
in the dock wards.
Yeah.
Okay.
James, is it possible for you to stream the map? Because I'm
Yes.
trying to click on the link that like has the half blog, but it's just not working.
Gotcha. I think that's a similar issue that we were running into last time. All right. So for all intents and purposes, what I had set up originally when I was making Vaderon was this was going to be. Hold up. Wait, hold up. Sorry, it's reloading. It's reloading.
Mm-hmm.
It's reloading. Hold on. It's reloading. Hold up, it's reloading. There you go. So essentially, that is where you're going to be in relation to the trades ward.
I see.
Now, this is not the
Okay,
layout that
so-
that it's going to be in, but
Sure.
that is just a
That's
general
where it
location.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. And then can you scroll out some? So this is in the trades ward. And nearby is well, we don't want to go back to buttons. Let's see.
So you know that the university is down here. The prison is down there. The yard and the Cavalier's Three Coppers is right there. But you haven't really gone anywhere up here other than the River District up there.
Right. And Fiona's Fine Flowers, that's in the dock ward.
Way down here, yeah.
Okay. So we won't go there. Bingo Hall is also in the dock ward.
Yes.
Okay. Need a nearby place. What?
That's Big Ralph's.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's way the fuck off.
Yeah. We don't want to take it back to Halfcore's house. Want to? Maybe we go like to the yard is where there's a bunch of people just like sleeping basically out in the open around in tents, right?
Maybe just
And
float into there.
Yeah, I imagine that's a place where we could sort of get lost, and there's enough like suspicious activity going on at any given time that we won't stand out.
I agree.
So I think that's it. We'll just look for each other there.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay. I like that plan.
Yeah, I like that plan too. We're gonna go on last resort on 3.
Thanks.
What to do? Last resort.
Last resort.
Last resort.
All right. So y'all head over to the Dry Hands Good warehouse. Unless y'all have anything else y'all want to do.
No, I think we're ready.
Let's do it. I think our plan is foolproof.
Yeah, it's solid.
All right. So, what I'm going to do, and how this is going to work out, half score is essentially going to be the talking piece. So when you roll, I'm going to have like give me a general prompt you want me to follow. Like initially, if there's any sections where me as halfcore as I get lost, like I will attempt to like break it up and do something else and like try and converse with y'all to try and get like what y'all want to like swing to. Like I will try and do that depending on how well it goes. But I'll have one of y'all that's with halfcore roll, and you'll add a +6 to either persuasion or deception, depending on how the lie is going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And depending on what Roland is doing, we'll have you be rolling stealth checks, depending on like what actions you're taking, like what path you're taking, that sort of thing. And we'll go after that.
Okay.
So, what do you want Halfcore to open up with? Do you want him to open up with just we're going to be doing the investigation? Like, how do you kind of want to angle it?
I want Halfgore to go in just sort of full of flattery, where it's like, I've heard so many great things about this place. I was hoping that just I'd be able to like learn more about you guys, about all the great work that you do, about all the great like things that you keep securing here, and that I'd be able to like do a tour, and that would be the focus of my new blog. And I could also go in, give some autographs,
And
get to meet the
I
salt of the earth people.
and Halfcore could also say, I've heard through the grapevine that you folks have been very good food connoisseurs, and I'm looking to expand Halfcore's blog into the food blog writing sector, and I could do a little sneak peek of my latest homemade goat cheese, or goat's milk thing, basically, and like kind of something like that, where it's like, wow, look at how you guys are such like great food connoisseurs. Look what I'm doing with my blog.
Yeah. Because what
Agreed.
what the goal is that we want Halfgore to know is like we want all eyes on him, and we want to get through the gate. And once we're through the gate, just keep all eyes on him. And I'm probably going to be busy like piloting Rosie, who I think is still in hawk form.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be also using thaumaturgy to kind of like project sounds, like keeping an eye on like the guards and stuff like that. So I can help kind of sneak by as well, and amplify Halfgore's voice, or like the echoing theatrical effect of like his speech and stuff, just kind of helping him out.
All right. Well, we will roll up Halfgore's decorative boots clang on the stone-laden path as y'all make your way through the trades wards.
Yeah. I guess at some point, do we want Roland to trail behind so that he's not seen by the guards at all?
Up to y'all.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Okay.
So y'all make your way up to this warehouse, and don't look at the map for just a second. I'm about to do something.
All right, I'm gonna stop watching the stream.
Let me close out.
Just close
On
your
a
eyes.
roll.
My eyes are closed.
I'm going to go back to the artist rendition of the map.
You can look now.
I'm looking. I see 2 yellow dots and what looks like a wall or a roof.
Mm-hmm. So you walk up. The cobblestones are very well laid around this warehouse. You can tell it has been a long-standing structure. You can see that there is a sign that's hanging right above the guard's house, an entryway to the warehouse itself, with a pair of folded hands with a roof over the top, swinging in the breeze, with the initials DHG right underneath it. 2 very well-equipped guards stand, halberds at the ready, overlooking the general area. Roland slinks into the shadows as Pyrite, Kythos, partnered with Halfgore, walk up. And as you approach, one of the guards holds up his hand. Halt there! What business do you have at the Dry Hands Goods warehouse? Halfgore straightens up his suit, or his jacket. Couple of his silver buttons glint in the lantern light.
Well, you see, I don't think I really have to introduce myself, but I will do so anyways. You gaze upon Halfgore, the utmost blogger in Vaderon. I'm certain you've heard of me. The guard on the left looks over to his buddy. Says, "Oh no, I've heard of him. My sister's a really big fan. She really loves the gossip blogs. You know. But that doesn't explain what you're doing here." Well, I, along with my posse of beefy boys, he gestures to you two, to his right and left.
I take a very dramatic bow.
Mm-hmm. He looks to you, Kythos.
I take a dramatic bow.
And very professional beefy boys. We are going to be doing a little bit of a investigational story into the Dry Hands Goods because we heard through the grapevine that you have the utmost protection. And I'm kind of doing a, little charity work, little fluff piece.
And at this point, who wants to roll the first deception check?
I was gonna do like when he did like that tiger growl. I was gonna do thaumaturgy in the background and have like a quote unquote like sound of like tigers like growling.
Okay. All right.
Johnny
so,
Test sound effect.
Kythos, I'm Kythos, I will roll, since this is the first one, DC 10 performance check, and Halfgore will roll with advantage.
Whew. I'm feeling the intensity of these rolls so far. We haven't even started.
Roll.
What?
You said I'm doing a performance.
A performance roll. DC 10.
Please. Have mercy.
20.
Wait, nat 20?
This is 18 plus 2, I think.
Hey, 18 plus 2, yeah.
Okay. All
So,
right, good start.
This tiger roar comes out like buttery, like a percussion drum roll as Halfgore rolls his R's and does a little wave motion with his arm, with his hands. Now who wants to roll with advantage? Pyrite, you want to take it away?
Sure, deception.
Yeah, deception.
All right, with advantage. So, first one is 15.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Second one 6. So 15.
Okay. The guards kind of look between each other. One of them says, he does seem kind of legit, and I was getting really bored. And the other one says, I can't read. How do I know this man's legit?
I'm kind of an expert at, milking goats. I was going to do a demonstration. Do y'all have any goats on the premises?
We don't house goats. We only house hogs and young cattle and fishies in barrels. And the other guy kind of elbows the other one. Like, don't be telling them what we got in here, dude. I mean, that is part of the business of our customers, which we value very highly at the Dry Hands Goods Wares.
Well, no goats, no issue. Because I'm also an expert at milking hogs. And I'm going to be doing an expose on milking hogs later. So, I mean, just between you and me, I can slip in some good words about the Dry Hands Goods and how they have the best milking hogs around. Might do you guys some good business. And I'm pretty sure your employers would be happy to learn about it.
And what else do we get?
Like maybe an autograph or two.
Will this teach me how to write?
I mean, you can write my name. You can you learn from my blog. I can start with a learn how to write with half-gore. We can start with how to spell hog.
The guy ponders it for a second. We will work out in a minute. And he takes the other guy to the side as he turns and starts conversating with them. At this point, Halfcore turns around to you two, and he's sweating, and he's like,
Guys, okay. I don't know how long these guys are gonna buy it. That guy on the left, kind of thick. What are we gonna do? We're gonna keep on with this, or what are we doing?
You're doing great, I whisper. Just keep talking about other food recipes. They're probably into barbecue.
Okay.
He said his sister likes you, so I think you've got an in with that one. And
Should I talk about how cute a sister could be?
no, don't do
Sure.
that.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah. So just talk. I think the guy seemed quite interested in the hogs and the cattle, so just keep talking up how you can do that. And while the guards are distracted, I also want to summon out Rosie and have her like fly over the wall, so she's like at least over on that side, getting like a look of things.
okay.
Maybe the sister goes to like New Vaderon High School or something, and she's got like homecoming coming up. Like, talk about that or something.
Don't talk about the high schooler. look, look at this guy.
so
Like, don't tell him to talk about high school.
So the high schooler is
Don't
off
talk
the
about
table.
the high
So we're
talk
saying the
about
high schooler is off the table.
High school's off the table. The fish are off the
said.
table. Don't talk about any of that.
But our
talk about
hogs
food or
are
something.
on the table.
Hogs are on the table.
Hogs
Just
on the
slam
table.
your hog on the table.
Okay, we're slamming hogs on tables.
Oh.
We're gonna make those babies squeal. All right. Last resort on 3.
What did you last for?
1, 2, 3, last resort.
Turns around. Roland, what are you doing while these 3 knuckleheads are doing their thing?
I'm watching the scene from afar and looking for the best opportunity when everyone's looking at them to like get my in. Like, make sure the guards aren't looking at me and find a stealthy shadow to hide in.
Okay, so you're hiding behind a barrel.
Yeah, I'm behind a barrel. That's what I said.
Looking. All right, so Halfboard turns around, gets himself composed, puts on his debonair charm.
Well, so now that you guys have considered,
I don't agree. And the guy on the left says, "Yeah, well, he's a little bit more dense. It takes a little bit more to get him convinced. I do appreciate the work that you've been doing, Halfcore." And he's like,
well, I am, impressed by all ages. I heard your sister was a fan. Maybe I could give her an autograph, just for free. For free.
and I'm going to need a performance check or a persuasion check.
From who?
Who's rolling?
I got +2 on persuasion.
No, it's going to be a +6.
I got +0.
It's going to be a +6 because you're rolling for half core.
Oh, okay. Would anybody like to do the honors?
Sure, I'll do it then. D20.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a DC 12.
19.
You can do it.
All right.
Woo. Good shit.
So
Nice.
the guard on the left, he looks at the guard on the right and he's like, Charlie, he's about to get me the best birthday present I can get all year. As your commanding officer, I will allow him to come into the building.
Oh, shit.
And y'all are led inside the guardhouse.
What about Roland?
Well,
They
Roland,
don't
you
know I'm
see, you see that Pyrite, Kythos, and Halfgore are led inside to the guardhouse by the two guards.
Perfect. I want to make my move and find the blind spot that they've left and try to see if I can gain entrance into the yard, right,
Okay.
that houses the warehouses.
All right. So they have turned away. They are currently facing a row of desks alongside. So this guardhouse, as you guys walk inside, you see that it is more or less like a big entryway for like carts and carriages to come through. So it's like half a barn, half of like an office sort of space. There's some desks with some papers kind of like lined up on it, put away into shelves. A couple of inventory books, and some other like bits and bobs, like some stable cleaning supplies like a broom, and a couple of guard uniforms you see hung up on racks, just to the right hand side of the door. Roland, as you go inside, I'm gonna have you roll a stealth check against the guard's passive perception, which will be a 14.
Okay. Understood. Rolling stealth now. Okay. 18.
All right, so you're successfully able to sneak by. The back door, however, is closed.
Okay. Let me use... I don't want to... Let me see. I think I can try to sleight of hand this to see if I can unlock the lock, like pick the lock. I'm not going to use my thieves' tools for this, but I will use my gloves of thievery and just like my regular sleight of hand roll.
To lockpick, you need to use your thieves' tools. It doesn't really require anything.
Okay. So just like if I use my thieves' tools, it's not like a one-time use kind of thing.
No.
Okay, then yeah.
It is a lockpicking set.
Okay, never mind. Scratch what I said. I don't know why I read that as like ×1 on the sheet. Okay, so gloves of thievery plus a regular sleight of hand roll. Like I want to try to pick this lock like as swiftly and quietly as possible.
All right. So while you're picking that lock, go ahead and roll the sleight of hand check, DC 12 to unlock it. We're gonna flip back over to the others. Halfcore is going about writing.
And who am I making this out to? What lovely lady are we making this out to?
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and make it out to Aubergine.
Can you spell that out?
Yeah, that's A-U-B-R. What'd you roll?
Dirty 20, but that's not with the gloves of thievery. Gloves of thievery would make it a 25.
Okay. Yeah, easily you're able to unlock it. The deadbolt clunks open without too much of a noise, and you're able to quickly creak the door open.
And I'm proceeding into the yard, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before I walk through the door, I want to really like peer my eyeball around like the space I'm able to see as I open up the door, and I want to scan the perimeter and make sure there are no animals or anything that could make noise. Like I'm looking for people and animals.
Okay. So you look around. The yard is essentially just that. It is a place where a lot of people just like dump their stuff. They dump a lot of excess supplies. You look to the left of you, you see the large porch area of the barracks and the stairs leading down from the doors. It is dark. You can't sense, how many people are present in there. And just roll a real quick, I guess, either perception or investigation check just to see what you gather from this general area.
Be perceiving. What does a 12 for perception show me?
A 12 will get you, like, you can see a couple of the items around, just like some general goods. You see some ropes, some barrels and stuff, that are kind of just like lying here and there, that sort of thing.
Okay. All right. I want to continue to hide in my corners, shadows, anticipate people coming from any direction, people seeing me, and try to eyeball the nearest.
Before you do that, let's resolve what's going on inside.
Yeah.
So, we's getting this here autograph, and we's gonna follow you through the yard as you go look at our hogs.
Well, I mean, is that where you keep the hogs? I mean, we're just trying to, I'd be okay with like touching you guys' hogs and just getting a little bit of a just a like a look around, look see around. Yeah, I mean, I gotta go wash my hands. You guys got like a wash basin, and the guy and one of the dudes like, yeah, we're gonna roll that. It's like, Beefy boys, come accompany me and help me wash upon my appendages.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys go over to the wash basin.
Okay, I think it's going pretty okay so far. But, I mean, it sounds like they're pretty intent on staying with us the entire time.
I got an idea.
No. That's great. If they're with us, they're not with Roland. In fact, I think we should aim to like try to invite more people. We want all the focus on us so that Roland and Rosie are free to move around.
I also, in case we need to, go to like plan B with these people, I have an idea. We're gonna say, hey, there's something wrong with your wash basin or whatever. It's like flooding or leaking, and they both come in, and then Pyrite and I, knock them unconscious. We steal their costumes and we wear disguises behind Halfcore. And we're guiding Halfcore, pretending to be the guards.
All right. I want to size up the guards, first to see if we'd fit in the uniforms, and second to see if we think it's reasonable that we could take them.
Roll a investigation check. Or no, roll a luck check, because there are spare guard uniforms. I'm going to say that on a 12 to 15, there's like a shorter person set of outfits. On a 15 and up, there is a dwarf-sized outfit for y'all. And there's gonna 100% be like a human-sized, like normal build disguise for Kaitos over there. So go ahead and roll your luck checks.
All right. Just a DC.
No,
20
just
side?
one luck check for Pyrite.
6.
6. You would be short pressed to try and fit into the outfits they have. Looks like they mainly cater to medium sized folks.
All right.
All right. Well, let's stick with plan A then.
All right. Yeah. So if you can, suggest that we get more people and offer autographs and stuff, and we get a crowd for the hog milking, I think that would be good.
Okay, more people for the hog milking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, last resort.
You got this. You're doing great.
Last resort. 1, 2, 3. Last resort.
Last resort.
Well, boys, sorry about the long hands when you get your hands as dirty as mine. You gotta wash them for a long time. Well, anyways, so I know I'm already going out of my way to supply all these these autographs, which worth its weight in gold. And I should definitely be getting paid a little extra for. But is it just you two that wants a bite of the half-core promise? Anybody else want to join in and get some autographs? Maybe talk to the man himself?
Again, I can't read, so I cannot vouch for your validity. I am basing this off of how much I love my friend and trust his judgment in you. The guy kind of looks over and he's like, thanks, Charlie. Well, it's sort of, I'll say, I kind of don't want to wake my buddies up. And plus, like, this isn't really above board. Some of them are kind of like tight asses.
Well, I mean, we could just, go check in on them. And, try and, like, maybe wake up one or two, get them, over to us.
I can see... Maybe. I could try and call down maybe one of the guards from up top.
Yeah. I mean, maybe call out to them, see if somebody out in the,
Well, actually, I got somebody out there. And he's going to start going for the door that leads out to the yard.
This door is unlocked, right?
It is now.
Okay. And that would be suspicious.
Let's see if he notices.
Well, I would say with my magic wand, am I able to just quickly lock it back?
It can't unlock a door. It can shut it, I think.
Okay. But is the door open or shut?
It's open.
Okay, I want to shut it before he turns around and notices.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll a real quick initiative to see how fast you can do it. All right. So I'm going to roll for the guard.
I got 10.
Let's see. Let me pull this up. What does he get to add? He only gets a +2, so he has to roll a below an 8. Or he has to roll below a...
Do you want me to do initiative as well?
Well, you're not trying... Are you trying to, cast magic to shut the door?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Okay.
You rolled an 18.
Did I win?
So, he goes to
Turns
the
and
door.
I panic.
Did you win?
He goes to the door.
Fellas.
Roland, you hear somebody approaching behind you.
Good. I want to run and hide. ASAP.
So, I'll let you roll a stealth check in just a second. The guy gets to the door. That's old. I thought I locked this earlier. Charlie, yes. Did you happen to go out to the yard anytime soon? I have not. I've been out front with my friend. Okay, well, I might take a look around. You three boys, go ahead and stay here for now. I just gotta go check something out.
Yeah. Me and the Beefy boys here will stay put. You guys got a lavatory.
Well, Charlie, show them if you could. And he's gonna go out there. Roland, roll a real quick stealth check. And this guy is going to attempt. He is going to attempt an active perception check against you.
23.
He only got a 17.
Okay. Whew. That could have been real close.
So you are able to dive behind a barrel. And the dude comes out of the door. You hear it creak open. Yeah, he looks around for a second. You blend right into these stacks of potatoes. And he's going to go up. And there's like a set of stairs that leads up to the wall. And you're going to hear some conversating up on top of the wall for a second. You can't really make out what they're saying. But you see a lantern slowly go down the stairs, accompanied by 2 pairs of footsteps going into the office. The 3 boys inside, y'all see that the guard one comes back, and he is followed by a guard that looks a little bit more, he has like a bow and arrow on him and a little lantern. And the guy says, "Dude, there's no way you got half-core in now." Oh my god! It's my dream come true. It's him.
Yeah, it's me. In the flesh. Ready to sign some autographs and shake some hands and tell y'all about the future of milking hogs.
Roland, go ahead and roll another investigation check.
Just investigation or perception?
Yeah, I would say now that you're hiding in all this stuff, investigation check with advantage.
Okay, understood. First roll is a 12. Second roll is a 7.
So you see, kind of like in the corner a bit, there is a little small patch of something leaking out of like a stack of boxes.
Okay. Nothing that could necessarily get me into the warehouse. So, am I able to see any sort of like air vent duct entrances at all?
Oh, this is just where you're at. So you are currently you're basically right here.
Okay, at a stall. Gotcha. Alright. Based on what I see, I'm gonna slowly try to go from one stall to the next in like a means of forward progression. Yeah, like always staying under cover, right? So don't want to go out into the open exposed yard just yet. So
okay. So we'll resolve that. Yeah. Back into the guardhouse.
Meanwhile, so I have Rosie sort of like flying over. Could I have her? Roland's closer to Warehouse 1. Could I have her sort of inspect Warehouse 2 to see if there's some way that she would be able to get in?
So he's not close to Warehouse 1. He is currently like across from Warehouse 1.
Right, but he's closer to Warehouse 1 than Warehouse 2.
Yes.
So yeah, so I would like Rosie to um, try to check out warehouse 2 and see if there's some entrance in.
Okay, go ahead and roll your Hawk's perception checks. Or Hawk's perception check.
Yeah, and so with hawk perception, how does that work again?
I think it's a +2, but you get advantage.
Okay. So first one is 12.
Mm-hmm.
Second is 2. So 14 would
14?
be the roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can see that there is a doorway very clearly across the yard in between this stall and that stall. Like right there.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that door. Bing, 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 bing.
All right, but the rest of it's covered, so I can't like.
Yeah, you can't see inside. You do notice that there is a door.
Okay.
But we'll go back inside of the guardhouse. I don't get what the big hubbub is. He looks like he's just a guy that wears a fancy cloak and has, he just writes about stuff. Well, I can go and talk about stuff. Isn't that the same thing? Guy says, you just don't understand the nuance of halfcore. This guy writes the truth. The other guy says, I mean, it's what my sister says, and she's in love with the guy. She's goo goo gaga about this man. That's what I'm saying, man. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Halfcore, I would have to say, I am a big fan. I've been trying to make a recipe of yours a week for the past, I would say 40 weeks. They started to get a little cyclical, and I read every single story before I actually write them out. And of course, just like, yeah, no, that's great, no, that's great. That's the life, huh? Yeah, no, just, about them. What about them hogs, huh? What about them hogs? How are those hogs doing? Oh, yeah, no, the hogs are doing great, but more about you, Halfcore. I like what's your favorite place to go eat? What's your favorite, like, do you like go get coffee anytime? Are you like oftentimes going to coffee places? And Halfcore is just like, I go to multiple different places, but usually I just stay at my house. It's like, oh, so you have a house? Is it nearby? You have a house that's nearby? Is it like, is it a nice house? Do you have like anybody there? Like, do you have somebody that can come and like garden, come and like clean your house, come and like replace doorways, come on, like if you need any repairs, come inside and hang out maybe a little bit and do some repairs. And Halfcore is just like, we can go over the details of that. I'm trying to do like a little meet and greet here, and it's kind of getting a little intense.
At this point, I gently put myself in between this person and Halfcore.
Sorry, my beefy boy. I call him Blue Cheese. He's kind of protective of the big H man himself. Thank you, Blue Cheese. But it's not necessary. And guy's like, no, I get it, I feel it, buddy. It's all good, and it's all good in here, man.
I like extend my right arm out, like pointing, like kind of like this way, as in like kind of like walk this way just a little bit.
No, it's all good, But yeah, I mean, Halfcore, can I get that autograph before I like head back over to the place? I mean, I'd love to stay and chat, but due to calls. And Halfcore like looks around and is like, well, I'm about to do a little bit of a song and dance about about all the beautiful ladies over at Fiona's. And we're gonna have to go ahead and make another persuasion check. If Roland, or not Roland, Kythos, you want to roll a persuasion check +6. Got to beat a DC 14.
Uh-oh.
Well, I did the persuasion +2 that I got. Do you want me to do like a 20-sided die, or
What roll did you get?
I got 3 + 2 = 5.
Okay, 3 + 6, that is a 9. The guys kind of turn around. They're like, you know, he brings up a good point. We're not really supposed to have you in here, and plus, like, this is confidential information. You know, offer. Go ahead and head back up to your post. We'll finish wrapping up here. We'll get you the autograph.
Can I also make a point, like, because I haven't really said anything. Like, I'm supposed to be like the bodyguard that's like not talking much. I'm gonna take the guard that's like starting to get a little nervous and worried, like, to the side, and I'm gonna be like, listen, this is half gore of Aloy that we're talking about.
So,
This. Oh, go ahead.
if you plan on doing this, I'm going to count this as pushing your roll.
Ooh.
I'll do it.
All right, you're going to
Um,
use your persuasion, and you got to beat a DC 14.
Okay. But just to hype up the role, I'm just gonna say, like, this is half gore of Aloy that we're talking about. This man is not gonna be able to write a bomb-ass story unless he gets insider information that no other journalist or blogger of Aloy of Vaderon can even dream of thinking about. So I leave it at that, and I'm gonna do my persuasion now. 15.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. No, you raise a pretty decent point there. I was thinking way too hasty. Halfgore, please. I apologize. I really do.
It's no issue, really. I do it for the fans. So about those ladies over at Fiona's Fine Flowers, let's talk about a bouquet, huh?
I do like the pretty flowers. It's pretty decent. We'll go back to Roland. So Roland, you're skulking through the yard. Pirate, is there any way that you can, you want to have Rosie try and communicate to Roland? Or what's your intention now that you know where the door is?
Mm-hmm. Right. Is Roland still like within 60 feet of me?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to use the ring to throw my voice.
So you'd have to see
gonna
him.
Can't Rosie see him?
That would be casting a spell through through a familiar, which I think can happen, but you have to be like a sorcerer or a warlock to do so.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to have Rosie just go and land on the ground near the door and just sort of start pecking at the ground in a way that like seems normal for a bird, but like it's clear enough that people would like be able to see it.
Okay. I don't need you to roll for that. So Roland, you see that Rosie's showing you where the door is. You clock that she's over there pecking at this door. You are able to see exactly where to get into the warehouses.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. It's the sign I've been looking for this whole time. In addition to keeping my wits about me, staying stealthy, out of sight.
Okay.
In the interest of still staying undercover, I want to find the quickest path to the door that doesn't leave me exposed out in the open. So if there's like a bush to jump into, more barrels to hide behind, whatever the path of least
Let's
resistance is.
roll a luck check. Let's say like on an
Okay.
18. Let's make it a 19 or 20. On 18, 19
Okay.
or 20, there is a stack of items that you can just like roll through and get out of the way stealthily.
Yeah. Okay. This is just a pure D20.
Yep.
Dang, 16. That was so close.
No. So no matter what, you're gonna have to pass through the yard.
Okay. Well then I look around. Do I have any guards looking at me at this moment in time?
No, not that you can see.
I'm going to make a very concentrated break towards it. The door. The door. I'm gonna be as swift as possible. My focus is speed, but also the like how quiet my feet are as I move.
Okay.
And I don't want to like burst into the door at all. I just want to reach the door and
Okay.
see if it's unlocked.
Okay. Go ahead and
And-
roll. Yeah.
I was gonna say, so through Rosie, I can know that Roland's about to do this, and so to cast the voice, would I be able to like cast it somewhere along the wall?
The door is shut, so you can't see the wall. Unless
Okay, so
you mean
to
like
cast my voice,
in the room that you're in.
all right. So to cast my voice, it needs to be somewhere that I can see.
Yes.
Okay, and I can't. The door is shut, so I can't see like outside at all.
Right.
Okay, because I was gonna do something where I like just do a random like, hey, could I get your help over here? Just like somewhere along the wall, so that everybody like turns their attention that way, and so nobody's looking at Roland.
Yeah. I mean,
But
you can try and like get to the door and crack it open, or maybe like a window.
all right, I'm gonna try to do that so that like I can see one of the walls that's like furthest from the path that Roland is going to.
All right. So what I'm gonna have you do. Uh, roll a stealth check. This is more just like blend in and look natural as you're kind of like idle or sidling up to a window.
I have disadvantage on stealth. All right. So a nat 20,
Oh my
but that's
God.
not going to be what we get. And a 7.
Okay, that is lower than somebody's passives. Charlie looks over. Excuse me, Beefy, you're getting a little bit far from your master. Would you mind staying out of the shadows?
All right, yeah, of course. You know, I thought I just saw a hog by the window.
Oh no, Half-Gore's about to start singing of them. He's already saying that any hog's good as long as you milk 'em 8 times a day.
That's some good advice. Thank you, Charlie.
It's not my advice, it's Half-Gore's. You know, I'm really starting to appreciate this man.
Glad you've come around.
So, no, go on that. But when you're flying up with Rosie, go ahead and make a perception check. Roland, make a perception check. No, wait, Roland, wait on your perception check. Make your stealth check as well.
Okay.
All right, I did a 17 on my perception check.
Okay.
My perception check I rolled first, and that was an 8. I'm now doing my stealth check.
Okay.
My stealth check number is 17.
All right. That's above a lot of people's passives. As you are going across, you don't see it. Rosie does. Rosie, you see that there is a small bell over this doorway.
All right.
Roland is approaching this door. In 10, 9,
Damn straight.
I want to like
8,
throw my
7,
head back and like point my
6,
beak up at the bell as
5.
obviously as I can make it.
Roland, make an insight check.
Boop, boop. Nat 20, baby.
You are
Let's
able
go.
to intuit exactly what this bird is saying, and you look up and you recognize that there is a small little, like kind of like a deli doorway bell right above this doorway.
Is there any way for me to silence it as I step in through the door?
What
Like
do
I
you wanna do?
grab it almost?
What do you want to do?
If it's possible for me, like if I have experience with doing this with bells like that, I want to see if I can silence the bell or like just
What do you
like
want?
rip it off as I open the door. I want to silence it as I enter by basically like cupping it in my hand so it doesn't make any noise at all as
It
I go through the door.
is too high up for you to cup it. What do you like? You can take it down.
Okay.
You can like just hop
There-
up and unscrew it.
Yeah, that'd be better. Maybe
Okay.
try to cut it swiftly with my knife, like if I can hop, skip, jump up to the door and do that without it making noise.
Okay. Roll a real quick sleight of hand check.
And then an additional +5 will be added to whatever the final roll for this is.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already 19, so it's a 24.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to very easily, like, hop up and unscrew this bell. It falls to the ground.
Perfect. I'm going to pocket that so it doesn't make any noise at all. Leaves no evidence whatsoever. I don't want to leave any evidence for any guards that might stumble upon this yard.
Gotcha.
And then, if I'm able to, I want to get out of sight of the yard and kind of peer my way through the door, make sure no one's standing on the other side, and just like clear the space and like go through the door.
All right, so you're going in the warehouse.
Yes, I'd like to do that, but I want to like very slowly peer my head in to see if there's anybody in there, like just in case someone's standing right at the opposite end of the door. Actually, you know what? No, scratch that, scratch that. Before I go in, I want to very quickly put my ear to the door and see if I hear any activity on the other side. And if I don't, I'm going in.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Okay. That's a 14.
You can't really make out any noise that's coming across this door.
Okay. All right. I'm still gonna like step in, and we'll reassess once I get in there, just to get visually out of sight in the yard.
So you come to a small little entryway.
When Roland opens the door, I want Rosie to quickly flutter inside.
Okay. So Rosie's in here. You see a small entryway. There's nothing really to be looked at in this small place. You just see two doors leading to your right and left. One of them signed as Warehouse A. One of them is signed Warehouse B. And it is lit up by two oil lamps, kind of like at the front and back.
Are the doors locked or are they open?
Can't really tell.
But like, are they shut?
Yes.
Okay. Then I want to flutter over to. I don't know. I guess I'll flutter over the door next to Warehouse B and start pecking at it, trying to encourage Roland to open it up for me so I could fly inside.
Am I able to see this just plainly?
Yes.
Okay. I want to move to help Rosie in.
All right. Yeah. You creak open this door. It is not locked. And inside, it's a dark room. It's not lit up. You see kind of like in the center, as you open up the door, a huge stack of crates. And make a perception check.
Which one of us? Both?
Both feel.
13 for me.
Okay.
Okay, perception is with advantage. So 12. And so advantage plus 2 would be 14.
Okay. So y'all both see the crates, lots of dry goods, like, foods and stuff. You also see a little paper with the dry hands goods stamp on it hanging up against the wall.
I want to very slowly make my way across the room for the target item, but each step I take...
What target item?
The one I was able to perceive.
Okay.
I'm looking for a map, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I want to move to whatever item I just saw, but every step I take, I want to be extra vigilant for like any sort of wire traps or anything in the room similar to that bell. Now that I know that like they've at least rigged it with something.
Okay. So I mean, you're right here.
Okay, yeah.
The little manifest is right here.
Yeah, I think I can reach that. But again, I want to make sure there's no like wire traps or anything suspended like in the air, like wires, more bells, an object like a vase or something that could fall if I step on the wrong tile, something like that.
Gotcha. I mean, a lot of it is like there's some cabinets and shelves that are up on the walls, but they're sturdily built. You're not tripping over anything. You carefully make your way over, as as especially careful to not kick over anything that's on the ground or anything that's like that. And you go over to this note, and this note says at the very top, "Dry Hands Goods Manifest. Warehouse B, goods stored, 20 pounds ground wheat, 90 pounds sold store ale, 150 pounds wood and construction supplies, 1,300 gold, funds for dock wards repairs from storm."
Okay. So, we're looking for a map to the Undercity, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're looking for at this moment. Do you think, based on my criminal history, could I intuit, based on this shipping label, that the map I'm looking for is not in this warehouse, and it's perhaps in the other one? Or would I think to still search the room, based on like a roll, like insight or history or something?
You are Roland.
I do be Roland. I'm gonna still investigate the room lightly. I want to look around. Like, I'm not interested in the gold this time. In fact, I'd rather just take the one thing we need and go. So I want to go towards those crates in the middle and just start looking around and see if I can find anything map related.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Rosie's seen that he's exploring this room, so I want her to like move over towards warehouse A.
Okay. So back through here, this door is locked. All right, so you make your way through. Go ahead and roll me like a couple of investigation checks.
Okay. Just how many? 2 or 3?
Roll 2.
Okay. First one is a nat 1.
Okay.
Love that for me. Second one is a nat 20. Do with that as you will.
I will say that evens out. You're able to get 2. You're able to get a normal check. So you find 4 crates. at the corners of this centerpiece. Each of them with notes that say Dock Ward's repairs and stacks of gold bars in them that have been melted and hammered down and marked with denotations of how much they're worth.
Very clearly no maps in here.
Very clearly.
Okay, alright. I want to move to the next room, to the next warehouse. Like, I pay no mind. I'm not stealing anything in this room. I'm getting in and out ASAP, but always, every step, making sure that there's no traps right in front of me, similar to the bell.
Okay. Alright. So you make your way over here. There's a locked door.
Okay.
You
I want
to do it. But before we do that,
yeah. Okay.
going back over here.
Back to the book signing.
And Halfgore is just wrapping up his Cranking Your Hog Round the World song.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. I am beat, guys. I am really beat. But, how's everybody feeling? The temperature's hot in this room, huh? I didn't expect, three macho dudes, present party not withstanding, to be all crammed in here with, yours truly.
And they're all like, but Charlie's gonna say, well, that was all good and fun, but it's been a minute. We should go check outside. And the first guard, we'll call him Francisco. He's gonna say, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, you guys aren't gonna do anything, crazy in here, are you?
No, I wouldn't expect so. Right, Beefies? Right?
I shake my head.
Right, Blue Cheese? Blue Cheese? Blue Cheese, did you fall asleep on the mic?
God.
Excuse me.
Max!
I'm just observing. I'm just keeping a watchful eye, making sure there's no secret half-core fans that are about to jump. Half-core.
to jump up.
Thank you, Blue Cheese. We can be trusted in here, huh? Right, guys?
I nod.
Well, we was going to actually ask you to leave. It is not customary for people who are not paying to stay in these buildings if there's not dry hands goods, employees, or customers.
Well, I gave you some goods to store, the autographs, right? That kind of makes me a customer.
And we're gonna roll one more persuasion check. DC 16. Who's rolling it?
Who's got good persuasion?
It's with a +6.
It's a +6.
All right, I'm feeling lucky.
Do it.
$13. So 13 + 6 is 19. Yay.
Cool.
Oh shit! Okay.
I thought you said 7 + 6 is 13.
Ooh,
No,
okay.
no.
All right.
Okay.
That's better.
Okay. I suppose you do have a point there. We have your stuff. We could leave you in this building. Just don't go traipsing around anywhere. And,
We nod and bow.
Mm-hmm.
And Arthur is going to go out back to his post, and the two guards are going to post out outside the front. But before they leave, Francisco is going to lock the door out into the yard.
As soon as he leaves, I want to, like, as soon as all the guards are gone, I want to, like, hold up my magnificent magnifier and start, like, looking around the room, trying to, like, identify if there's anything of worth in here.
You are... Go ahead and roll a perception check. Just flat.
19!
19.
Ooh,
So
nice.
you see the 4 guards' uniforms in here. You see a couple of documents about the inventory of the warehouses. Just like, some receipts for people storing their stuff here. You see there is a chair leaned up against the wall, and a fresh pair of polished boots next to him. You see some weapons, like a couple swords here and there, some shields, a couple like an armor, like propped up, but nothing of high value sticks out.
Oh, no keys.
No keys.
Guess we
Okay.
gotta take the crystal coconut back to chocolate.
All right. Let's see. So I'm aware that Roland and Rosie are like in a space where they've made it past the guards, at least for right now. All right. So I don't know if I really need to do anything. I'm just ready for if things go down, I guess.
Okay. Anything else y'all want to do? You're just in the guardhouse.
Okay. Let's see. You said that there's like a desk and stuff?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you mentioned receipts. I want to like rummage through the receipts and see if I see anything about a map.
So you see, with the 19, I'll go based off that. You do see that, like, you see a copy of the manifest that is also, you would assume, in Warehouse A.
Oh, okay. What does that say?
This stuff right here.
Cool.
All right. So I take this as a pretty good sign that the goods that we want are in Warehouse A. And so I just I say to Kythos, I say, okay, I think Roland and Rosie are getting close to the warehouse with the stuff that we want.
I think you're onto something. I think they're getting warmer rather than colder.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and with that, we will go ahead and switch back over to the magnificent, the sleight of hand check that I'm going to wait and see what Roland hits.
Okay, I'm ready. So
You got him.
I'm just gonna roll it. So this is adding 5 to whatever the final roll is. with Gloves of Thievery. Shaboom. So it's not an 8, it's a 13.
That's fine.
Oh no.
It was a DC 10. Just a very
Oh,
simple
okay.
lock.
Okay, alright, good. Good. And I want to listen to people on the other side, make sure I don't hear anybody before I open this the door.
Roll a perception check.
This one's an 8 though, just pure 8.
You hear like some slight rummaging around.
Oh, okay. All right. I want to hold off before going in and just see if I can continue to listen and perceive if these are footsteps, a guardsman, a soldier, if this is pyrite, conjuration.
Rosie's in the room with you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can tell it's not them then.
And it's the let's see. So the door is now cracked a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I am going to have Rosie fly through, but sort of like through the top so that she wouldn't set off any tripwire that would be at the bottom. But yeah, not trying to make like a ton of noise, but also, I don't know, not trying to make it look like it's anything suspicious. I want Rosie is focusing right now on I'm just a bird. I'm just a bird who happened to get in here, just a bird, you know?
Okay. Go and roll a stealth check for Rosie.
And do hawks get any advantage in stealth?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. 2.
So Rosie flies in and she's able to see there is a one person inside, and this person you can see has like a hunched over stature. You see that this person has a larger right arm than normal, with bits of iron, kind of like looks like it's like taping pieces of their flesh together on their right arm. You see that there are some spikes poking out here and there on their appendages, and their eye glows with a crystalline sheen as it looks up and clocks Rosie. And we are going to roll initiative between Rosie and this person.
Oh no.
19.
Oh, okay.
They got an 11. So, Rosie goes first.
Let's see. Can I tell? What am I gonna say? Like what their mood is? Like, are they like aggressive? Do they seem aggressive at this point?
It's roll an insight check.
8.
It's hard to interpret, especially through a hawk, what this person is planning on doing.
All right. I just want to. I'm gonna then just go for it. Like fly at their face and try to like scratch specifically at the metal eye.
Go roll to hit.
see. How do I do that with
It's
hawk?
a D20. I don't know what exactly it is to hit.
Ooh, nat 20.
Natural 20.
Wait.
All right. So Rosie is a hawk. She does 1 damage per scratch.
Mm-hmm.
So even with a nat 20, like, she lands a pretty solid hit. She swoops in, starts pecking at this guy's face, and he kind of like rears back. His like metal lower jaw, like, just like kind of creaks and shimmies back and forth as like the pain doesn't even like halfway register.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to does an 18 hit Rosie.
I think so. I only have a 16, so I would imagine so.
Okay. He's going to deal. Quick, let me get the right dice. There you go. He does 8 damage. As he real quick takes the clawed right hand, and a blade kind of like pops out of the top, and he backhands Rosie. How much HP does she have?
I don't know.
Okay, we're going based off of Hawk stats.
Mm-hmm.
Hawk Tua, as they say.
I'm going to blow up all of Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah, she has 1 hit point, so she is very cleanly cut in half and dissolves.
Ouch.
All right. So at that point, I've now lost my connection to that room, and I'm just gonna like let Kythos and Halfcore know is like, hey, shit's going down in warehouse A. I don't know. There's a guard there. I don't know if he knows about Roland, but he just attacked Rosie.
Is Rosie okay?
No, she's gone. She's back. Like, I motioned to my band. I'm like, she's back in the band.
Okay. Do you think we should break for that warehouse?
Let's see. The door is locked, and there's 4 guards on the window. In fact, what I want to do, I want to see if I can look like outside the like outside the guards building to where Francisco and Charlie are standing, and like, is there a window out there that I can see?
There is a window that looks out into the yard, yeah.
Okay, so I could throw my voice out there. And I want to throw my voice and say, Arthur, others, I need you out here.
Roll a deception check. And while you do that, Roland, you are able to see this person as well, since you're able to peek through this door.
15 deception.
Gotcha. This guy, like, he starts looking around from where the hawk came from. He looks through. Looks behind him. You hear like a really low, like, whirring, like wheels turning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
And he's gonna start making his way over to the door that you're peeking
I
out.
I'm just gonna hide. I'm gonna run back and hide ASAP immediately as possible. Best hiding spot I can find.
Where at?
What do I see in the room?
So in the room that you're in right now, uh, you see like a cabinet
It's like
that's up against the door.
Jump in the cabinet.
looks like I'm going in the cabinet, boys.
All right, roll a real quick stealth check, and this guy is going to roll a active perception check.
21. 21.
Yeah. So he goes into the room. You see the big metal claw of his hand, like take open the door as you run back over and hide in the cabinet. Wait for a beat. Wait for another beat. He looks around. You hear the wheels turning again.
I'm holding my breath as best as possible.
And he goes back inside.
Is there any amount of, just from the noises alone, is this an automaton of sorts? Would I have any history of this at all if I...
Roll an Arcana check.
It's a 5. I'm not gonna know shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to know what a construct looks like.
Doesn't it sound similar to the mayor's house with the turrets? Can I link that in my mind? Like, do they sound somewhat similar?
You're not able to see if this is like a magical being or not.
Alright. I don't know if I can take them or not. Shit. Well, we need the item in that room. I think about this. Assuming they're going back to the same position. I'm interested in... Okay. Can I exit the cabinet in such a fashion where when they're when I know their back is turned to me, that I can get like the jump on them?
They've left. Like you heard the door shut and everything.
Okay, so I'm just gonna exit the cabinet then. Maybe actually, if there's a way, I wanna look around the room again. I wanna see if there's a way I can stage like a noise happening, perhaps, to bait the assumed automaton, or construct, whatever it is, into coming back into the room, hiding again, and then sneaking into the room while they're investigating again.
Okay. Go ahead and... What are you doing exactly?
I guess if I only have the cabinets at my disposal, I want to see if... What's the best way to do this? Let me see what I have in my inventory, actually. Actually, no. I've got a good one. I want to, like, run and hide away from the cabinet and maybe, like, take the bell that was in my pocket that I took from the door and, like, throw it against the other corner of the room. Loud enough that the automaton will hear, but it'll be in, like, the complete opposite corner that I'm now hiding in.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth as you do that, and then you can just throw the bell.
Okay. Damn. 10.
So as you exit this door, you make a loud creak. And you hear like the footsteps behind the doorway that this guy just left out of stop and turn around and quickly start approaching the door.
Do I have time to act?
How about this? We're gonna go ahead and roll initiative. Keep what you have in mind.
Rolling my initiative. I got a 10 again. Love that number.
Okay. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right, so you are able to act first. And think about what you're
Okay.
going to do. Pyrite, you have successfully thrown your voice. The two guards up front, they believe it. They start to leave the area. I'm going to give you 2 actions you can do before they come back.
So, hold on. The idea was I would throw the voice, and I was calling for Arthur, who was one of the guards up on the
Well, he's
up on the
going to...
wall.
So Arford is going to look over the edge.
Okay. So let's see the other. Okay, so the guards have left. I think first I want to look at Half Gore and say, all right, things are about to get ugly. We don't want you to get hurt, so you get in a hiding spot, and if anyone asks, just say that like we turned on you, and so you don't like get in trouble for this.
All right.
And then I want to like assess the strength of the door. Let's see, I didn't see any keys earlier that would be able to open it. Yeah, I want to assess the strength of the door and think about what it would take to like break it down.
Roll an insight check. I'll count this as one of your actions.
Oh my gosh, another nat 20.
So you
Crazy.
can tell that you would be able to hit this door very easily. It has a AC of like 10 or so, and an HP pool of like also 10. The thing is, though, if you start whacking away at this door, it's very loud.
Mm-hmm. All right. Kythos, Thaumaturgy, unlock doors.
Let me see.
You know, I could try and take a crack at opening the door.
Let him at it.
All right, that would be fantastic if you could.
It says you instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. So it has to be an unlocked door, not a locked door.
All right, yeah, Half Gore, if you could get this door unlocked.
It would be my pleasure.
And he cracks his knuckles. So, Halfgore is going to take his first action. Try and unlock this door. It's a DC 12. He's going to get a +1 to this. Oh. I dropped it. Hold up.
Hey, reroll.
He got an 8. He's not able to do it the first time.
Oh.
On his second roll, he got a
Got a
13.
Got a 1,000.
1 billion.
You see him? He's sweating a little bit, but he is able to finagle one of his fish bones into the lock in the right way. You hear a quick clunk.
Where'd you get that fishbone, Avgor?
You don't want to know.
Oh, burped it
And
up.
the door is unlocked. And we'll go to Roland. Roland, what are you doing?
All right. I want to continue initiating my original plan. I want to hide and at the same time throw the bell that I had pocketed across the other corner of the room. So they like I can fool the automaton into thinking I'm trying to like flee, and like I dropped the bell on the way out.
Okay, roll stealth with disadvantage because they already heard
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Let me start with that. First roll is a 16. Second roll is a 21. So
Okay.
we'll do 16.
Sweet.
That is over their passive, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then you're going to throw this bell across the room. It clatters.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Anything else you want to do?
I want to position myself in my hiding spot so the minute like they pass by like or I pass their field of view and they go to investigate this bell, I slip into the room they were guarding.
Okay. So this thing is going to open the door very quickly. It walks right past you. Its eyes darting over to the left and right hand side. I'm going to look to the left, look to the right. It is going to attempt to try and find you.
No, 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 no.
Roll a 5.
Get fucked, stupid ass robot.
Back to your turn.
All right. I want to slip into that room.
Alrighty. You're able to do so.
Yeah. Is it possible for me to lock the automaton out of the room?
You'll have to. I mean, you don't have the bonus action to use Thieves' Tools, do you?
Do I? Is this a hint? Hold on. let me check. I only have a well, hold on. Cunning action to make a sleight of hand check to disarm or take use of an object. Fast hands. I guess fast hands is technically that, right?
Okay.
Is that
So yeah,
and
you
we
can use
yeah.
you can use an action to shut the door and a bonus action to use your Thieves' Tools to lock.
Okay, I would like to do both of those.
Okay. Just go to roll a sleight of hand check.
All right, Gucci, and this will be +5 on top of whatever I roll. So again, another 13.
I think that was enough to do it.
Okay.
So you very quickly you hear the thing turn around and start jiggling at the handle.
Okay. All right. Is there anything in the room that I can fortify the door with? So that if it breaks down the lock, that I can have like a barricade up.
You see that there are there's stacks of items in this room, along the left hand and right hand side. There's boxes, crates, barrels, things that are just kind of lining over the place, and kind of like the other room. In the middle, there's a square.
Okay. I want to start pushing some of the crates and barrels that I can manage just onto the door. And if possible, I'd like to lift them up as well to form a barricade on the door so that if he's able to break in, he has to get through another layer of shit.
Okay. So as you do that, you are going to go to the middle and start rolling over some barrels. But as you look around, you notice it's a very large, warehouse you've opened up. It's obviously warehouse A. But as you go into the middle, you hear some very similar, very familiar sounds of gears whirring.
No. Can I pivot from barricading to hiding again?
You have already been clocked, my good man.
Right. Hello there.
And because you didn't see them, they're going to get a surprise round. On the next session of Aloy Away.
I get my shit rocked by Rob.
General Kenobi.
So, yeah, that's why you always gotta make sure that you don't split the party as much as you can.
I'm about to get my shit kicked in. So bad. Oh.
Alrighty on. Well, we will convene on that, and we will roll initiative at the start of the next session.
Yeah.
As the gang starts to run towards the warehouses, and Arlan has to last until they make their way in.
Right. We're gonna get there, and the door's gonna be locked.
Yeah, because I fucking locked. You're not locked. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
And our characters aren't aware of this. So we're gonna like run into the automaton, kill him, not know where Roland went.
We'll see.
Why would Roland lock this door?
Oh, no.